Hey guys, this is Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys. And I'm back with another In the Land of Leadale episode review for you guys. And this is episode 5. Listen, sorry for the late upload on this video or this episode review because I was actually busy doing homework that I procrastinated on for school. But yeah, this episode was hilariously funny. From the standpoint, we get introduced to more of Kana's family here, and that is her granddaughter, her grandson, and well, she doesn't really find this out yet, but her great grandson and stuff like that, which is very funny and very interesting. The fact that it seemingly she looks like she has a better relationship with her freaking grandchildren so far than her regular kids, other than the one kid she has that looks super old and everything. But that was freaking hilarious. So she goes on to see them because well, we find out her grandson's like those leader of this merchant, guild and everything, and it's pretty cool. They go in there, they show up. This one guy's like, oh, hey, gets the note that Kana had from my, and he looks at it, he's like, oh. He then brings in what we later find out is his dad. And obviously, the thing that I found hilarious in this scene was the fact that the grandson, it was honestly taking a page out of my mind and Scargo's playbook, where he was trying to show his grandmother the utmost respect and everything, but doing it in a way where, like, clearly it's like, oh, she does not like this, and everything. And that whole scene was funny from the standpoint, we find out that my did tell her grandson some things about her, and she's like, oh, really? Oh, I'm gonna kill all of you. You might as well tell your mom that when I get back, she's going to die. And everything, which I thought was hilarious, because then when she ended up meeting the granddaughter, who essentially is like this I guess you can say this squad captain for this for the Royal Army she's in, which I like her character. She seems a little bit more composed than obviously the damn near everybody in this family and everything. Well, mostly the grandchildren seem more composed than the daughter, son, and then the daughter and the son. The third son's kind of the most composed of that bunch, but the old son. But that was freaking hilarious. And it goes on to the fact that the whole thing about oh, I don't harm people like that easy and everything, because the whole thing of the discussion ended up being like, oh, Kana can uses the exaggerations of ripping people's limbs off their bodies and stuff like that, because I heard it from telepathy from my brother, aka that's his her grandson and everything. So obviously the granddaughter's like, oh yeah, I thought I was going to be like freaking in danger, but it seems like you're actually pretty chill and everything. And of course she's like, of course I'm chill and everything. Like, I wouldn't hurt a fly. And then you have this one guard who's like, really? The ice flowers? You don't remember what you did to those guys? You turned them to ice and everything? And obviously Kana just has the funniest reaction. She's like, huh? Come again? And she literally kills them all. It's so funny. It's so hilarious and everything. Also too, I have a feeling like that one royal soldier, I think he might like her, because he keeps blushing for some reason. And everything. Anyways, what happens too is we also get another interaction between this dragon looking fellow and this one chick, with Kana, because Kana's asking, where's this one guardian temple out here? And this guy's like, oh yeah, it's over there, but it's kind of overran by bandits and everything. So yeah. And obviously I was like, okay, thank you for your information. I found it hilarious how this dragon was just staring the entire time at her and everything, and the dragon's friend is like, "Yo, why you keep staring?" And I'm like watching the scene. I'm like, why does this chick sound like a dude? And obviously, then only a few seconds later into the scene, he's like, "Dude, you're supposed to be acting like a girl." And he's like, "Oh, my bad. I'm bad." I'm like, what the hell? Which I found that very entertaining, very funny. So clearly the he's going in disguise. I want to be shocked if these are two bandits from that area. Now the dragon character did say she does look familiar. I just can't think of where, but she looks familiar and everything. His friend's like, "Dude, I think you're just imagining things and stuff like that." She ends up going back to the merchant area and everything, seeing her grandson again. Obviously, her grandson's worried, like, "Oh, he's gonna get his damn arms and limbs ripped off," which was funny because the great grandson is like, "Oh, thank goodness my father didn't freaking get his body parts taken out of and everything," which I thought was hilariously funny, and everything. But that within itself was hilarious. But the fact that, kind of the grandson and the Canya kind of connect on a personal level of the fact, like, "Oh, really? You feel like that too? Oh." When they get into that weird creepy phase where they sound all evil and everything. The episode ends off with essentially Canya going to where her granddaughter is to deliver a message and stuff like that, to also find out more about this one area. I found it hilarious how she takes her crab on the way there, and the donkey completely was like, "Oh, thank God I don't have to walk like hours and hours and hours." And just seeing that donkey's reaction to this, I'm like, "Bruh, come on, man, this is hilarious." And then the fact that when she ends up getting there, the granddaughter's like, "You probably should have gotten here in like 3 days. Why are you here so early?" And Kanya's like, "Oh, well, just doing what I do best. Grandmother knows everything, right?" Which was hilarious. Then we get the rock golem attack and everything, and it's looking like our granddaughter and her forces ain't doing too well, because if this base falls, then essentially bandits and monsters can raid the capital, the royal capital, and everything. And then obviously the episode ends off with Kanya's like, "You had nice skills there, granddaughter. You must have learned that on your own. But you know what? Let me take over here. Let me take charge." Everything. Again, like I said, I love this show. This show again is so adorable, so funny, hilarious. I get a laugh out of everything, and stuff like that. Heck, even they focus back on Scargo and Mai, and obviously Mai hears the events, what happened when she first went to meet them. Obviously Scargo's like, "It's okay, don't worry, we'll do the best we can," and everything. And obviously they're like, "Oh, he cares. Oh, she's not that bad, when we're not arguing." I'm like, oh my goodness, these two. But that was hilarious, and everything. But this episode again was hilarious. This show's great, funny enough. I just love this show. Great stuff. But in the land of Leadale. But if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode, as well as hit that subscribe button to get more in the land of Leadale content. As well as hit the subscribe button to the channel to get more anime content I upload to the channel. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night watching this video. Until then, guys, stay safe out there. Peace.